The Corpse of Anna Fritz. So this is a Spanish movie. I didn't know that. But I really enjoyed it. It's really short, an hour and 15, I think, an hour and 14. So it was just really short. Went by super quick, and I wasn't really sure what route it was gonna go. I did watch the trailer a long time ago. That's why I didn't remember there was a Spanish movie. And I was just watching and I was like, oh. And I thought it was gonna be like Dead Girl, because well, the story of Dead Girl is a bunch of friends find this girl tied to a bed in like an abandoned hospital asylum, and they use her to have sex with her and beat her and try and kill her, but she never dies. So I thought this might go this way. It's about three friends. One of them works in the hospital, and this very famous actress, Anna Fritz, just died. And, she's very loved, and she's very pretty, and everybody likes her, and everybody wants to either be her or be with her. So the guy that works at the hospital takes a picture of her at the morgue and calls up his friends, so they show up, and, they decided they're gonna have sex with a dead body, because you could just pretend that she's sleeping, apparently. That's how they justified it. The justifications for having sex with a dead body in this movie, like, wow, I was just like, oh my god, I had no idea you could make up so many excuses. But yeah, and things escalate from there, and I didn't know if it was gonna be them just dealing with the dead body the whole time, or if she was gonna be alive, or if she's gonna be a zombie. Like, I had no idea what was gonna happen, and I liked the way it went. It was very, there was a lot of suspense and a lot of frustrating moments when you want something to happen, and you're just like, come on. So, in terms of acting, it was alright. Two of the guys were like, eh. And they were the main guys, so it was like, okay. The characters, though, were, the typical characters. One of them was sort of like the guy that got pulled into this whole mess, and then the one that works in the hospital is sort of like a whiny little kid, and then the main one, douchebag Prime, is the typical asshole in these movies that, he's the boss and they're gonna do what he says and he's controlling everyone. And I've met people like that when I was 5. When you go over to their place and they don't let you play with their toys. I've met people like that when I was 5. I don't think I've met anyone like that now. Am I lucky? Am I crazy? Do these people exist still? I feel like, yes, asshole kids grow up to be asshole people. But I've never met anyone like that. I guess I'm just lucky. But I'm so sick and tired of all these movies having the same fucking character. He has no other traits. He has no other personality, and he has no other job except to be there and ruin everything for everyone else. And fuck everything up and just be an asshole. So I was just over him. Like, the first 5 minutes I was over him. And, you have to just, like, sit there for an hour with this guy. And I was just, like, in shock. And nothing shocks me, but I was just in shock of, like, these people. I'm like, is this what goes on in a Spanish hospital because I'm about to work in a Spanish hospital? I'm like, am I gonna have to work with people like that? And, I mean, they were just awful people. Like, from the first 3 minutes, they were just awful people. The movie literally opens up with the guy taking a picture of a dead body and, like, bragging about it, and then they show up and they start doing coke and they start drinking and they start, like, filling up the dead body, and it's like, okay, I see where this is going. So this movie is rated 18 for obvious reasons. I didn't know where to watch it, so I just torrented it, to be honest, and, even when I was torrenting it, the site was like, gotta be 18, you sure 18? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I'm 18, I'm a fucking grown up, I can watch this. So yeah, don't watch this with your parents. A lot of rape going on. Don't watch it with your parents. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was excited to see where it was gonna go. I liked, I guess, where it went. I'm happy with everything that happened in terms of story, I guess. And like I said, it's a very short movie. I wish it was real time. It's not. I wish it was an actual 1 hour and 14 minutes. Even if it had to be a little bit longer, I would have been okay with it. I would have liked it if it was real time. It wasn't, but it was damn close. I think the only things that, skipped around were when they were just like going up and down hallways and stairs. This movie would have to be like 3 hours. The hospital stairs are fucking huge. And if it had been real time, it would just be like going up the stairs, up and down all the time. So that's the only thing. But I really enjoyed the way it went. It just 3 people trying to deal with what's in front of them, and the way people deal with shit is crazy. Each has their own idea, and of course Douchebag Prime is the one that's on top and forces everyone to do what he wants, as always in these movies. And I feel like in situations like this, you cannot let Douchebag Prime overtake this. You have to stand your ground. It's a serious situation where shit goes down. I wouldn't be trusting Douchebag Prime to have my back, and I wouldn't be taking his advice. I feel like in a situation where things go wrong, I would just do what I have to do. I wouldn't be pushed around by Douchebag Prime like my whole life. So whatever. I guess I'm just bitter that I had to take another hour of this guy. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The Corpse of Anna Fritz, like I said, rated 18 and up. So I think it's 18, not so much for violence and sexual content, more language. People here in Spain swear a lot. Like, it's normal to swear on TV. So I feel like for other countries it's like okay, so I feel like it's rated more for that and for drugs and nudity and sex with dead bodies. So there's a lot of that, and there's a bit of violence as well. So, be aware of that. But honestly, I feel like this movie is a great sort of accompanying piece to Dead Girl. I remember enjoying Dead Girl a lot when it came out. So I feel like if you want to have a double feature, watch Dead Girl first and then this, and it's like a good accompanying piece. But yeah, The Corpse of Anna Fritz, I really enjoyed it. Really short movie, worth it in my opinion, just like an hour. It's not a huge commitment. It's not something that you need to sit down and be super invested in. The movie just happens. So I really enjoyed it. It's like a roller coaster ride, and yeah, and her hair was lovely. Like, even when she was dead, I was like, wow, her hair was lovely. So thumbs up for Anna Fritz's hair when she was dead.
La actriz Anna Fritz ha sido encontrada sin vida en el baño durante una fiesta privada.
Mañana por la mañana se practicará la autopsia.
No se ha comunicado el hospital donde han depositado su cuerpo para evitar aglomeraciones.
¿Y Anna Fritz qué? Seguro que le has mirado las tetas de depravado.
Pues sí. ¿No lo habríais hecho vosotros o qué?
¿Está todavía en el hospital?
Hasta mañana, en el depósito. ¿Queréis ir? ¿Qué os parece? ¿Os gusta mi oficina?
¿Dónde está Anna Fritz? Seguro que aquí no va a entrar nadie.
Seguro. ¿Preparados?
Yo nunca he visto ningún muerto. Hostia puta.
¿A que no parece muerta?
No.
Lleva pocas horas aquí.
¿Cómo debe ser follarse una muerta? Yo me la tiro. No me jodas.
No le vamos a hacer ningún daño.
Está muerta.
Te la tienes que follar, tío. No sabes lo que te vienes.